Uh-oh, here he is, Jim Norton. The dog will bark. Shh, the dog. Shh. You excited?
I'm going to sit on that face like
he's very...
No, he seems cool.
He's a great guy. Here he is. Jim Norton is coming in. My wife is going... He's going to be so disappointed when he sees my wife walk out.
Oh.
A regular chick.
Her dick's out.
Shh. The dogs love... My wife will not shut the dogs up either.
Aww.
Okay, what's going on?
Jimmy Norton.
Jim Norton. Jim Norton.
House.
Come on in. Here we go. We're live right now. You Know What, Dude podcast. And Mr. Jim Norton has come in.
Hey, buddy. How
Jim,
are
you're
you?
going to be sharing a mic with Bailey J. Bailey J, big fan. Jim Norton, fan of Bailey J. This is Matt. Matt, this is her husband, Matt.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Look at Kelby. My dog loves fucking Jim. It's almost disgusting. Look at it. Ugh, makes me sick. Look at him. Look at him. He gets so tender and gentle, too. I'm talking about the dog, not Jim.
Jimmy, what's on your hip, man? What is that, a camera?
Yeah, I always carry.
He carries a camera, yeah.
It's fucking,
for evidence.
It's a for real camera you're carrying. I like it.
He actually he does fucking investigations on the side. So Jim, private eye. Jim, we got sausage soup, not because Bailey's here, and then we have brownies.
Not because Bailey's here.
Not because Bailey's here.
I want to like defend my asshole right now about how pink it is.
Your
pink.
asshole is fucking.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Here
Jim,
you go.
I don't know if you're a fan. You know Bailey J. Of her.
Oh my God, really? Yeah. That's awesome.
He said, of
I know
course.
you. I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you're gonna share a mic with Bailey. Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother her.
No,
It's like a porno.
Matt is very secure with his fucking woman, by the way. So you guys are fans, so that's good. Woman, yes, a woman. She did quotes when I said woman. I mean, let me tell you something, dude. We've been talking for like an hour. You are a fucking girl.
Oh, no, totally. Like, B. Arthur has a pussy. Let's just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Let's not say bad things about B. Arthur.
No, she
no,
loves
I
B.
wouldn't
Arthur.
dare.
Big golden girls.
You have a beautiful white missile cock. That's what I want to call it.
I really do.
It's a beautiful. Have you seen it, Jim? You can grab the mic.
No, Bob, I haven't.
Wait a minute, Jim. You mean you've never seen Bailey's cock?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I be on those sites and a member?
Are you a member? You're not a member.
Oh, no.
Who pays for porn? Nobody.
You guys,
The funniest-
move that mic in the middle so you
The
guys can get
funniest fucking thing that Jim and I ever heard you say was
Yeah,
I
move
was
together.
on the show one day and we were talking about hermaphrodites, and Opie goes, "Would you bang a fucking hermaphrodite?" And you go, "Ugh, of course not. Who would want to have to decide between those two delicious choices?"
I mean, the funniest thing you ever said to me was we were up in Delhi, New York. Okay, up where you guys, way up further where you guys live.
Okay.
Bailey lives up near Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, like Fishkill.
Yeah, Fishkill. So if you're ever doing bananas, but yeah, let me get a little video here.
Get together.
Hang on, get together.
There you go.
Hang on. We get Jim Norton and
Is this
Bailey.
video or photo?
This is video.
I was going to say, I don't want video of us just like...
Yeah.
Frozen like two idiots.
Hi, Jim Norton. There's Matt.
Hi there.
Hi, Matt. That's Bailey's husband. There's fucking poor DeRosa. DeRosa was in love with Bailey all week and thought I didn't tell him that Matt was showing up, and I broke
Very
his.
strategically brought my husband.
Hid it from me like a scumbag.
I
Just
broke
hid
his
it.
fucking heart. He thought he was going home.
Fucking hurt.
He thought he was doing this before, stretching his mouth out, trying to suck a banana with no teeth before he got here.
When not married, I'm a sure thing. So
Oh boy.
just any dick in the room, it's on.
Hey, am I allowed to make a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to make a shout out to my friend Rob Bloom in Long Island.
Oh, wow. He's the one that told us
yeah,
about
he's
you.
listening right now.
Oh, Rob.
He's like, he loves all you guys immensely.
Well, you should have just named like 19 super ethnic names. Like, I want to shout out to Jamal.
Well, actually, we were talking about fucking. Hang on. The funniest thing Jim ever said. I don't even know if I can say it. I'm not even going to say it. I don't think I can say it on air.
Was that bad?
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I think it was not that bad actually. Jim said, "Come on, Norton."
Right.
But we were out in the middle of nowhere in Delhi, New York, and I was like, "Dude, I'm hungry." It was like fucking 3 a.m, and I was like, "Can we get something to eat?" We gotta go home. I want to go home, and I'm like, "I'm hungry." He's like, "If I see something, we'll stop. Other than that, I just want to get home." All of a sudden,
By the way, I resent your impression of me. Sorry,
I heard
you
that.
sound like a real
You're right.
idiot.
You're right. I'll do it better. Well, and so all of a sudden we see an adult bookstore in the middle of nowhere. fucking literally
I
applies
thought
the
he
brakes,
made that noise.
cuts across the fucking highway where you're not supposed to cut across. We go in. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I gotta go see something. He goes in to the booth, the booth, but it was a bunch of gay guys in there, right? And he comes out angry. He's like, what the fuck? They kept knocking on the fucking door because they wanted to suck his cock. He just wanted to jerk off some porn. We finally get to a McDonald's after he fucking cranks one out. I'm like, what the fuck? I go, Jim, I was a little fucking weirded out. I'm like, dude, would you suck, like if an old guy came up to you and would you suck his cock for $1 million? And he goes, $1 million? I paid a black chick to shit on my chest for $250.
Wow.
I was only kidding. I didn't mean that.
I know.
I'm glad we got fucking McDonald's and me jerking off in the porn booth in the same story. Fucking healthy evening that was.
It really was. But Bailey is her name is was Brian.
Brian, yes.
What do they call it when they say that?
I'm
They
talking
say,
to the mic.
What was your? They say what was your birth name or your boy name or how do they?
I see.
refer to that?
I stay away as far away from the transsexual community because they're all fucking insane hookers. So I don't know what term they use.
Right.
You know, they. The
Right.
Tranny gaggle from hell. But yeah, I don't know. I just say like, hey, when I was a dude, my name was Brian.
Oh, wow.
Because I never went by Brian. I went by BJ, which is I know hilarious. But like that was my nickname growing up. So I never went from being like Dave to being a chick. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a jump.
You never ever, because a lot of trannies do Craigslist.
By the way, is tranny an offensive term or no?
I think technically, but once again, I'm so ostracized from all the other trannies that I don't know what's
What do you
okay
call-
and
what do
what's
you-
not
Is this
okay.
basically like if you were a black guest and Bob was saying, so listen, to most jigs, do it the way you do it? Is that kind of the same thing?
It probably is.
Not the most offensive thing you could say, but
Hey. Hey.
Oh shit.
You understand how many fucking...
How much better would this be if it was a black tranny right now?
No.
It's like
No, it
in
wouldn't
full
be.
That'd be a
regalia,
lot
like
worse.
fishnets across the black.
Nobody
tits.
would want to suck your cock.
That's true.
well, black transsexuals can go either way. I mean, sometimes they can be very pretty, but a lot of times it's like, nah, I could see from a long distance away that they're not.
Really?
Well, because black guys have muscles for like no reason. I dated a black guy, and he had like full ripped everything for no reason. He was the laziest piece of shit I was ever with.
Really?
And he just had like abs and pecs and biceps.
Genetics.
And so when they decide to be a chick, it's like, you
Yeah.
know, they got
It's like
slave muscles.
It's
So
like
they're
blowing
like
OT.
Yeah.
Or TO,
Boy,
sorry.
Did you say slave muscles?
slave muscles, like
Plowing the
like
fields.
and plowing like that guy said on the NFL. Yeah, like
Yes,
big,
Jimmy the Greek, yes.
yeah, big fucking NFL muscles, and then they're like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna be a chick today."
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think Asian make the best transsexuals, like the most passable quote.
They
like,
really
as,
do.
as a group, but I'm not a fan. Asians don't really turn me on.
Me neither.
They
You don't like those little fucking puds.
No, but I don't
That's what
like.
I call them.
I don't like Asian girls. They're nice
Me neither.
friends, but you like them?
No, I don't.
I don't like. They're too submissive, and there's not enough personality there for me.
Right.
Oh, I like them, but see, I look like Jewy, so that usually goes well for people who don't like Asians because I'm
Right.
like my skull is like the anti-Asian because it's just like features.
Yeah,
like,
Hitler would
pulling
fucking
forward.
totally burn you.
Oh my god, right?
Oh, you fucking-
I'd be under his boot in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it'd be
Fuck.
done.
I think he'd blow her first.
Yeah,
but then
he-
he'd
yeah.
burn her.
Yeah,
He
he'd
would
suck my dick, then he'd crush my skull under his big Hitler boot. So. In a good way.
I
Friends with
think...
vanity. I like vanity.
I fucked her in the ass. We're not friends, but I did fuck her in the ass.
Well, all right, cool. We can high five about that.
Work calls. So
You gotta fix that mic somehow. Get
I'm trying
Jimmy
to
in
think
there.
about how do we.
That's okay. I just
Right
wanna-
there,
I
right
just
there,
wanna
right there.
take
Bend it over towards him a little. Jim, you
is it?
gotta
Okay.
You gotta talk.
I can
these
lean
these aren't like studio mics. You gotta really eat them. You gotta eat them.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Pretend it's
I'll
Bailey's
lean in.
cock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My head was that big.
And that red.
I'm gonna actually. Speaking
Blood
of your cock, well, I'm looking at your cock right now.
Are you really?
I'm on your website.
Oh, okay.
It's not like
It's
a honey.
there.
My wife is right there.
You're not exactly going to.
How many times, Dawn? By the way, how many times have you walked by his computer and he's had to slam it shut, and and you know that
He
he's
just usually leaves a lot of pages open.
oh, that he clicks on something else.
Changes and he thinks it's stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So like he has a pounding erection, and it's
fucking
like
hilarious.
there's a Scrabble game going on.
Yeah.
I've never.
It's like you're at work.
Do you want some sausage stew?
I certainly do. But here's the thing.
Soup, not stew.
Yeah, but
This is where
it's a
women
joke.
should be better. Like women are open for most fantasies, but women have a weird time with this. Is a friend of mine likes transsexuals, and he told me that women have a hard time going with that fantasy. It's just too bizarre for them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I understand that. That makes sense. Well, because I mean, like a chick. I'm a fucking tranny, and I'm fucking creeped out by fucking trannies. Like,
really?
Yeah. I mean, when I hate to sound whatever the anti-Semitic version of tranny is.
When you were
but-
with Vanity, okay? You were with Vanity.
Right. I did see with Vanity.
She was cool.
You know Vanity, Jim.
She's
Yes.
great.
She was supposed to be my date when I hosted the Porn Awards.
Right.
In 2003. It was January of 2004.
Right.
And I said, would you go with me? Because I think it'd be funny to walk down the red carpet and pretend I didn't know.
Right.
And she got arrested for blowing somebody on the floor at the expo.
Really?
I was like, what a
Oh.
great date she would have been.
I fucked that girl in the ass. Don't tell me that. I'm always worried. I'm like, I'm gonna get AIDS right now. Like, I'm
Do you
just
get
like,
checked out?
Well, yeah. I mean, they do
She might have had
testing.
I don't even know. She might have had a condom on. I mean, I'm not saying she did it raw.
Oh, no, I
see
don't
it.
think she's gross. I just mean it freaks me out sometimes when I hear about what these girls do, because I'm just like, I got paid $2,000 to be here today. Like, don't tell me what you do.
Right.
Let's just do this.
Right.
And I don't do scenes very often. I'm incredibly well known in the tranny porn scene, but I've probably done 10 scenes in my entire life.
How do you make your money? Is it off of your website?
I do. My website brings in enough money that I've never hooked. I'm not a hooker. I've never done. Not that hookers
Damn
are.
it.
Not that hookers are bad.
Me and Jim both fucking went, damn it.
Yeah, me too.
Not that,
Just did it
not
internally?
that there's anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with hookers. I'm just not one.
Right.
I just would never do that, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
But, sorry, Jim.
I don't believe in paying for sex.
Really? You don't?
No, I don't go for that.
No, right. Oh, God. I was telling him the story when I never got to it, but it was with the middle act opener coming back in the meatpacking district. And he said, does Jim Norton really, we saw a tranny walking by. He goes, does Jim Norton really go with like trannies? Does he really pay trannies? And I look over, he's in the car next to me looking at trannies. It's 3 a.m. It's him. Right. I go, does that answer your fucking question? And I go, Jim. And
Just like lurking.
he just took off down the street.
I'll say that wasn't very good timing for me.
It was perfect timing for me. It's like the time I cut a leaf in my mouth. So let me ask you a question. You are with Matt, okay?
Uh-huh.
But you do these porns, but you never do them with guys.
I don't, and it's not because he's even mentioned, like, you know, if you do decide to do a scene with a guy, it's good for business. It pays our electricity bill. You know what I mean? Like, he's obviously doesn't frown upon it completely because he knows what we have is we're good. We're simpatico. But like, the thing is I don't want to. It would feel weird. I don't like chicks. I don't like trannies.
Because a tranny on tranny, I think that isn't that? I mean, what's the most popular tranny porno?
I say tranny with a dude because everyone goes for it. Guys who like trannies, married guys who say they don't like trannies. Everybody wants to see a tranny get fucked in the ass. At least on some level. So that's usually the most popular.
If you're not, but here's my question: if you're not into trannies, how do you? I mean, because I've seen you bang them. How do you?
Viagra.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Viagra
right.
and concentration, and I mean, because I'm just.
Who's talking
And her
right? Is it
iPhone.
Jim or Bailey? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We have the same voice. No.
No, you have the same fucking regimen when you got to get a hard on too.
Same outlook on life. Just block it all out and pop a pill.
If it's a regular girl with a vagina, Viagra.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, chicks don't do it for me, trannies don't do it for me, but it's business, and like I literally feel like I'm being paid to pick my friend's nose, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
It's so platonic. It's so, but not gross, I guess, but just it's platonic.
Because I would think that the reason why the guy on tranny sex, like a guy hooking a porno, we just can we do the brownies? I didn't want to fucking say it on the podcast, honey. I was kind of trying to do it to
Can you
you.
please bring over brownies?
Yeah, everybody's fucking dying here. Can we have some brownies?
I would
baby?
love some stew.
Oh yeah, have some stew. Have some sausage stew. But I would.
great.
Can I have a brownie? Yeah, let's have
What
some.
kind of brownies are they, Don?
The brownie
They're,
brownies.
milk chocolate brownies with peanut butter chips.
They're fucking great. Let me fucking flop one of those in my wife.
Are they
My
for real
wife-
brownies, or are they like a diety kind of thing?
No, they're real brownies.
Because of me?
I didn't say
You
that.
fucking cocksucker.
I didn't say that, motherfucker.
Because I'm chunky.